So when you get the email that says you should activate your account, you click this link that says activate account and you go back into your browser. Bring you back to this page that is the official website, and you just click the second option which says book now to proceed to the next step to book your appointment. Accept all cookies. So once it brings you here, you just log back into the account that has already been activated with your email and password, and you verify that you are human and not a robot, and you sign in successfully. Voila, there you have it. You are signed into VfS Global website for South Africa appointment booking. So you want to start by booking your appointment, definitely. So you click the start new booking, and it will bring you to the next page where you pick the centers, the category and subcategory of the visa that you're applying for, and then the appointment center. For the purpose of this demonstration, I am going to pick Lagos. Here are 3 VFS application centers which are in Lagos, Abuja and Port Harcourt. The subcategory will be short term because we're looking at tourist visa, and then the subcategory will be first time traveler tourists. You could also be if you are also a frequent traveler that may using an agent, you can also pick from these options. Now it will show you the earliest appointment slots that are available for each applicant. If it's just one person can just pick. If it's 2 people, 2 other people can pick. This earliest available slot for one applicant that is written here, which is 30th of May 2025. On that particular day, it's just 1 slot left for one applicants. That is what it means. And then the next available slot is on the 2nd of June 2025. There are 2 slots for the second and third applicants, or let's just say 2 other applicants basically, and so forth. So you click continue and it takes you to the next page. Yeah, it brings you to this page where you fill your personal information, and for the purpose of this video, I'm just going to be putting in my own information. You put your name correctly as in your international passport. Everything that you are going to fill in this section should tally with what is already in your international passports. Everything should tally. This is just for demonstration purposes, so I'm not necessarily entering the correct information about myself. So but when you are doing your own, it should be the exact one. When you're practicing, you can just practice with random numbers, but when you are trying to actually book your appointment, make sure you book your appointments with the information on your international passport. It should be accurate, it should be correct, please and please. Let's just fix a date, and yeah, let's put a number 2341. Okay. 4, 6, okay, and let's put an email address. You want to go back and confirm that this information that you have imputed is correct. Do not make mistakes of adding spaces, but when you put space, when you click space after an information that you have imputed, it automatically does not allow you move on to the next section. You have to make sure there is no space after everything you have typed. And so now it's going to show you this page that shows you the price for one applicant. And if you want to add another applicant, make sure that this applicant is traveling with you. Maybe if you are traveling as a group, mind you, if you're traveling as a group, every applicant applies individually. You cannot apply together, but you have to apply individually, but then you can submit your application together. You can you can book appointment and submit together if there is an available slot for more than one person, or how many people it might be that intend to apply together. Now you add another applicant, you have to know that the first page, which was subcategory, appointment center, and category, is the same thing. That is, the appointment center either Lagos, Port Harcourt, Abuja, the category either short term or long term, and then the subcategory either frequent traveler tourists, first time traveler tourists. However, just know that same information applies to the next applicant and the other applicant that might also be included in your own application, that is your own appointment. So if it's a child traveling on an adult passport, you just click here and input the child's information. That's if you're traveling with a child, a minor. But if you're traveling with someone that is over 18 years old, you do not click here because that person is not a child. And if it's also, at the same time, if that person is your child traveling on your passport, you can also click here. But then if the person is not your child, do not click here. But it is better to not click this and just input the person's information directly, so that the person can also get a stamp in their passport. Now, since we don't have another applicant, I'll just cancel this and go back. I just did that for the sake of illustration. So now you continue to the next page and then you pick a slot. You see the available slots for May. We still have the 30th of May. And let's go to the next. You just click this arrow and to take you further. And then for June, these are the available slots for June. We have 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, and all the way to 30th. But on weekends, which is Saturday and Sunday, you can see that there are no slots. And in June, on the 9th, 10th, 12th, and 16th, there are also no slots. So you just pick from any other one that you prefer. Let me just pick 2nd for the purpose of illustration. And then you pick a time of the day that you want to be attended to. Okay, you select 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock is the only available time for submission on the 2nd of June 2025. So let's continue to the next page, and you see the other services that they offer here. You see the premium lounge service, that is the VIP service for both minor and an adult. And then you see courier. You can also choose to add the courier here, or you go and pay the courier along your visa fee when you go for your application appointment, that is submit your application. You see the SMS fee and the prime time service fee and all of that. I advise that you do not click any of this. Do not click premium lounge, do not click courier. When you get to your appointment, if you are late, you'll be asked to do the premium lounge services, that is the VIP service. You can just pay this fee, the cost of 18,000 naira, and you be attended to still. But if you are late and you do not have the money to pay, just know that your appointment is gone. You have to book another appointment. And then courier, when you get there, you also make payments for courier. So let's continue to the next page. So this next page just shows you a review of everything, all the information that you have filled in the pages, that is from the applicant details to appointment details to the services and fees and all of that. All you're paying for here is VFS service charge, that is the cost of booking the appointment itself. So you just agree to terms and conditions and make sure you check these boxes, and you move to the next step, which is to make payment. You choose to pay online. Make sure you read this information properly and make sure your card that you're going to be using to make payment is funded sufficiently in order to avoid payments not going through. You continue to the next page and it brings you to Flutterwave checkout page. And on this page, you bound your card details and also, the validity period of your card and also the CVV number, and then you pay the cost of 29,841 naira, which is your VFS appointment fee. Mind you, you have not paid for visa, you have not paid for courier, and you have not selected the option of premium lounge service at this point. When you get there, if you need to do premium lounge, if you have come there late, you'll be told to do premium lounge, or if you just choose to do premium lounge, you can also do premium lounge. That is the VIP services. You'll be attended to faster and all of that, but you should also endeavor to be there at your appointment as early as possible. So now you just input your card details and you put a validity period and also the CVV number, and you click pay the sum of 29,841 naira online, and there you have it. Make sure this is the only payment method, to my knowledge. This is the only payment method, so you have to just input your card, that is your Visa, Verve, MasterCard, or any of these other cards that have been listed here. You just have to input your card details, and you make your payment, and there you have it. This is how you can create an account on VfS Global for South Africa, and this is how you can book your South Africa visa appointment. I hope this video is helpful. If you need any further information, do not hesitate to contact me. My contact information will be on the last page of this ebook.